Hi, my name is Paul Claflin. I'm the National Response Team Supervisor for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Okay. The National Response Team is a national capability of specialized fire investigators and explosive investigators that was formed in 1978 to support state and local agencies when we have large loss fires and explosions throughout the United States. Our team, as I said, is a specialized group that includes certified fire investigators, certified explosive specialists, chemists, electrical engineers, fire protection engineers, and accelerant detection canines. We have a multifaceted investigation when we come to a site such as this to assist our state and local partners, who in this case were the Birmingham Fire and Rescue and the Birmingham Police Department. One of our team of investigators is responsible for conducting interviews and collecting information such as videos, and another group is responsible for the on-site excavation of the scene and fire investigation. When we're doing that on-site investigation, we are looking at 4 different pieces of information. We are examining fire patterns, we're analyzing fire dynamics, how the fire spread or started and spread through the building. We're looking at the electrical artifacts to do arc mapping, and we are then comparing information with our leads team who, as I said, are conducting witness interviews and obtaining videos that might have showed what was happening in the building before the fire started. In this case, after our on-scene investigation over the last 7 days, the National Response Team, along with the Birmingham Fire and Rescue and the Birmingham Police Department and the ATF Nashville Field Division, have determined that this fire was intentionally set, and we are classifying this fire as incendiary.
Classifying it as what?
Incendiary. So there's 3 types of classifications when you conduct a fire investigation: undetermined, accidental, and incendiary. And incendiary indicates that it was intentionally set.
Good afternoon. I'm Tom White. I'm the Fire Marshal for the City of Birmingham. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the ATF, Birmingham Police Department, Birmingham Fire Department for responding to this response. This was a joint effort to come in and assist us in determining what the cause and origin is of this incident. They have produced well over 2,000 man-hours over the past 7 days to assist us in coming to this determination of the origin and cause of this incident here. We'll now pick up the arson task force, which includes the police department, the fire department, and the local ATF agent. We'll continue to investigate this incident as an arson incident until we can get satisfaction. Hopefully we can make an arrest. Hopefully we can make an arrest in this case.
I'm David Heitz, Assistant Special Agent in Charge with ATF here, the local office here in Birmingham. This was an enormous investigation, and having the National Response Team come in and assist us, Birmingham Fire and Birmingham Police, with processing this scene has really enabled us to focus on this investigation as it goes forward. Now that it's been determined that the fire was intentionally set, we move into another phase of the investigation, no less intense, but a different phase of the investigation. And our partnership here, I've been in contact with the Mayor's Office, the U.S. Attorney, I've been in contact with D.A. Anderton during this week, and this is a team effort, and it's going to continue to be a team effort, even though the National Response Team has done their job and they're leaving. One thing that we would like to do now is appeal to the public for your help. This is a large area. It was an extremely large fire, and we would like assistance. We would like to hear from anyone who might have seen anything unusual in that area at any time recently. anything, no matter how small, please communicate that to the police department or the fire department or here to the local ATF office. It doesn't matter which one, because it will all be shared. Also, there's an app called Report It. The Report It app, you can download that to your phone and you can report information directly, and it can also be done anonymously if you choose to. And ATF at this time, and we're going to be working with Crime Stoppers, but we're offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction for this fire. And at this time, we'll open it up for questions.
Do you know where the
whether or not it is, we can corroborate that information.
Have you guys recovered any surveillance video of any of the suspects or anything of that nature?
We have done a significant canvass of the neighborhood, and we do have video from multiple businesses, but as I stated, we're not going to release any specifics as to what we saw in those videos, and for the reasons I already stated.
Is the owner of the apartment complex, have they been cooperative with your investigation?
The owner of the apartment complex has been cooperative, yes they have.
do you have any reason to believe why somebody would do this, or motive behind this?
We, as a national response team, respond to these all over the country, and I will state that I have personally been involved with buildings under construction that have very wide different motives or varying motives, so I don't want to speculate on that.
You said this is incendiary in nature. Layman's terms, you can classify that as crime of arson. Is that correct, or is there a difference there?
So you just stated it yourself. The crime is arson, but the actual classification is incendiary.
And what other charges could these suspects be looking at? We know that there was a firefighter injured.
Well, one thing that myself and DA Anderton just discussed, and I spoke with U.S. Attorney Jay Town earlier in the week, is everything is on the table right now. The DA's office, as well as the United States Attorney's Office, has been involved, and we have had attorneys monitoring briefings every day. So we have the whole gamut of potential federal and potential state charges to look at. So at this point, it's too broad to say.
Mr. Knight, we talked earlier, you mentioned some material was not in place in this apartment complex that might have prevented the spread of the fire. Can you say, has work stopped on this apartment complex, or was work stopped for some time?
That I don't know. I defer that. Were they still working on the apartment complex at the time of the fire?
They were still working on it.
And I'm sorry if I missed this, but there was another apartment complex damaged. I believe 30 people were displaced because of this. Can we go into the details of that if we haven't already, please?
The apartment complex, the Metropolitan Apartment Complex, consists of 3 main buildings and a parking garage. The building to the west of the fire building, the main fire, there was residents in that building that were displaced as a result of this fire. That building sustained some damage to windows on the exterior.
Was there anything that was overtly obvious to you when this fire first started, just looking at it and seeing how quickly it burned? Was there anything that just said to you, this is suspicious?
We, as fire investigators, our job is to come into all these investigations with an open mind and look at as I stated, the three possibilities, and really it's two possibilities. It's either accidental or incendiary. Sometimes we don't have enough data to determine whether it's accidental or incendiary, so we call it undetermined. So we had an open mind coming into this investigation and examined all possibilities.
One other thing I'd like to point out that I think is interesting, and then we're going to wrap it up, but as I was listening to the briefings by all of the experts here that were working together, they systematically ruled out every potential accidental cause, which I thought was fascinating. So they don't just look for, the smoking gun and go after it. They systematically work every case the same and ruled out every potential accidental cause.
So you all are offering $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest or conviction.
Correct.
Is that on the lower end or the higher end of rewards offered in these instances?
With the budget that I have, that's right in the sweet spot. So that is typical. It's typical.
It has been ruled R some incendiary or something.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I'm sure the DA realizes we have Inslee. A lot of times we sort of point fingers, be it homeless people or something like
Yeah.
that. Is that on the table, or is that ruled out, or is it somebody starting fires that people need to be worried about in Birmingham?
Well, we have to be careful about ruling anything out, because if you say something's ruled out now and then something comes up later that we weren't, aware of at the time, we look foolish. So everything right now is still on the table. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.